Alright, so doing a little breakfast cooking here. What I'm going to do, I have these Thomas multi-grain muffins. Okay, so I'm going to cook basically the same type of breakfast I did the other morning. And what I'm going to do with that Thomas is they come with a cornmeal on the bottom. So I use my hand and I just kind of rub that cornmeal away, and then I go ahead and, they say split it with a fork, but I get a lot more accuracy. I haven't done multigrain before, so I'm not sure what I'm going to have here. Besides a mess. Okay. All right. So we got the multigrain. So I'm going to put one half of it back because I'm going to use one half on my favorite little Formica kind of dish from my daughter. Breakfast. Okay. So I've been doing Noom for about 21 days, something like that. What I've got set up here, let's kneel down here. Yeah, that's probably working better. I have an Ace Cook portable stove. It uses butane instead of propane, so you can use it inside and not worry about carbon monoxide. I have Rayleigh's is one of our supermarkets in Reno, Nevada area where I'm from. I have the extra virgin olive oil. I really love this stuff. In a spray, so you're not sitting there dumping a bunch of oil on your food. All right. So we've got the Thomas. So I'll package that back up. The Thomas light multiple grain, 100 calories. So one half would be 50, right? So 50 calories. And I'll put these away. Okay. Now what I'm going to have this morning is, I'll get in the fridge here. Now, russet potatoes. Those are small. That's a really good potato. And kind of clean it up a little bit, rinse them off, do whatever, but I got a couple of little bigger ones in there, but that's fine. I keep them in the fridge on the road. Keeps me from having too many spoilers. Okay. My cutting board. So I'm gonna sit here real quick and dice this up. Don't know that it needs to sit. My butcher knife, chef's knife. Okay. Now, let's see, can you see that? Yeah. So, what I'll do is I start off to one side and I go about 3/8 of an inch across it that way. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and take about half, lay them down flat like that. Do the same thing. About 3/8 of an inch. Something like that. to rinse these real good. These were rinsed by my daughter before I got in, before she packaged them up for the truck. Now, normally you would use a lot of oil to do potatoes. Okay? There's a portion of potatoes, that one small potato. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray. Oh, I just love that smell. A good amount in the pan, like my stove. Take it down, just above the wall. And I'm just going to go ahead and put my potatoes in there now. And I'll show you. You don't need a lot of oil. Okay. I don't have any sea salt on board, but you know, there's potatoes I find need salt during the cooking process, so that's fine. A little more salt and some pepper. And that's it. Now we start cooking. So, cleaning up afterwards is hard on a truck because you don't have any sinks. Okay. So, try to clean it as much as I can, and then when I get to the truck stop, I'll take in pieces like this into the truck stop, and they have a kitchen there. I'll use that kitchen, clean that up more. But that's in there. So now the potatoes will start cooking. Okay. Now another way that I can clean up. Put a little water on there. Oh yeah, they're starting to cook. Alright. I'll put that knife away because I don't need it. And now we start with the cooking of potatoes. And my coffee. Let's see if I can't tip this up a little bit. I think that might be a better angle, maybe. So, I'm trying out a new camera base, camera software on my iPhone 11. So this is a studio grade software that I use. Oh, I got spotted.
No, there's no spot.
I got to get rid of this. That's what this Noom is all about. Noom is not a diet. Noom is a psychological program that teaches us how food reacts, how we react with food, and then we categorize the foods into groups that would be in this case a color code of green, yellow, or red. And the yellow and red don't mean hey, caution or stop, but in fact green foods are low caloric densities, have a lot of water in them. Those are the ones that eat a lot of them. Yellow, you know, we reduce the portion size in every color. So we go from green, kind of an all you want, big bowl, salad, whatever. And Yellow, we go down to, say, a cup. Our portion control gets smaller. Red, we do, a thumb size of it, like nuts and stuff like that. It's heavy, mayonnaise, whatever the case might be. Very small amounts. And so, potatoes takes the longest to cook. So I'm preparing to have something that I do a lot of on the road right now. I did pick up some Canadian bacon. Alright, and I have 1 egg left. So I've got my Grey Poupon will go on there, my Canadian bacon, and the egg. Okay. So the Canadian bacon slice, I don't think that this has calories on there, but maybe. Yeah. 60 calories per serving, and a serving is 3 slices. Well, I'm only doing 1. Okay. Do 1 slice of ham, Canadian bacon. Okay, put that on my plate. So I'll just divide that down. So we're talking 20 calories on that. We've got 50 calories, and we probably have about 75 calories. And what we want to do on these potatoes is we want to have them, we want to sit and let them golden up and get them golden brown. But as you can see, I got no oil. And this is all based on the spray. So they take the longest to cook, so we got to kind of get everything else ready to go. So I have my egg ring. I have my egg. I have another dozen, but of free range, but this one's from my chicken. Interesting. It's got some fair amount of space in that one. I don't think I ever heard an egg like that. It's almost like there's an egg inside of an egg. We're gonna have a surprise when we crack this one open. Okay. Oh, it's starting to go a bit brown. We may have some of them will be a little crunchy, but most of it will be done. And that's a good portion. It was as you saw, that was a small potato. Now, I had stated that I was going to be looking to try and make a Benedict sauce. Well, for Eggs Benedict, you have a hollandaise sauce. And the hollandaise sauce normally is egg yolks, lemon, and butter. But I'm thinking I'm going to experiment once I get home with a plain Greek yogurt. Water it down, create the consistency of a hollandaise sauce, and then spice it up. And then have my own version of Eggs Benedict. Egg Benedict. So that's kind of the plan, what I'm going to be doing. So we'll see how it comes out. Okay, we're almost done with the potatoes. Go, run away. Okay, see, we don't need that oil that we've always been used to just drenching it with oil. Drenching the potato with vegetable oil or whatever the case might be, but with a good pan. And these are Green Life pans that I have. They seem to work really well, good shape. I've got this size, and then I've got the one up from that, plus I have a pot. But they get hot up closer, but not too bad here. Okay. When I flip it and I don't hear any sizzling, that tells me it's done. That means there's no more moisture percolating up out of the fruit or out of the root to cook out, and therefore it should be done. Okay, I'm gonna call that done. I'll go ahead and I'll turn it off. I'll go ahead and put that on the plate. Voila. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just get my browning going on the muffin. So we'll do the muffin and then the ham. Before I do the ham, I'll put a little more spray in there. So 20-something days. I started this journey about 24 days ago on Noom, using Noom, and when I started it, I was about 232 pounds or something like that when I made the decision. And I weighed out yesterday morning. I didn't get scaled up this morning, but I scaled up yesterday morning at 220. So about 12 pounds. And we don't deprive ourselves from foods, although it makes you think. You look at different foods. Like I stopped at a truck stop. It's the largest truck stop in the world. It's called Iowa 80. It's in Walcott, Iowa, and they were having a little jamboree going, and I bought a few things, and they gave me a slip to get a free chicken sandwich or a pork sandwich. So I went out there and I looked. It's almost done. And they gave me the chicken sandwich and a drink and a bag of chips, Lay's potato chips, just a little bag. So I thought, well, I've got a good calorie budget for the day. When I looked at the chips, they're 240 calories. Well, at that rate, I think I would only do 1 or 2 chips, but have you ever done just one Lay's potato chip? So that didn't work out too well. Let me show you what happened with that endeavor. There they are. Look at that. That little bag of chips is 240 calories per serving. Well, turn it off for a minute so I don't overheat that. So, what did I do? I tossed it up in the cupboard. Alright, let me wipe out this pan. I'll put some more spray in here. Relight. Turn it way down. Now my ham goes in. Okay, and while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and put on the Grey Poupon. About a teaspoon. Let's spread that Grey Poupon. A little bit more. Kind of get all the nooks and crannies on that muffin. Okay. curious about what that egg's going to do when I open it up. It may be bad. It can't be rotten. I don't refrigerate the eggs, but you can have them unrefrigerated when they have not been refrigerated for like 4 months. That's 3 weeks. So, all right, turn that off. Put that ham right on the muffin there. I'm gonna wipe out my pan. Yeah, because it gets a little sticky glaze because I guess it's sugar cured. So now I got my pan is nice and clean. Let it cool off a little bit, but I'm gonna put my egg ring in here. And now that down. Relight. Turn it way down. Don't want it too hot. Now we're gonna moment of truth. Yolk broke, but it just had an air bubble up in there, and it was kind of bizarre. I haven't pulled this towel inside out, so I'm not going to have a lot of runny yolk on it this time. I have to pull so it doesn't spit on me. Okay, and I'll take some of it. Muffin. So I gotta replenish my eggs. But I did buy some free range eggs that are in the refrigerator. Okay. Just waiting for that to settle up a little bit. So I can take the ring off. Look pretty good. Put this away. Okay. All right, we're coming down to the wire now. This cool off. So we'll put it on top of that carton. Now we've got our egg is free. So all I want to do is about a 3-second. 1, 2, 3. Break it free. Back over. Come on. Get it down here. There we go. And then right onto my muffin. There we go. Okay, so we can let that cool off. So now this is where, of course, if I had my sauce, it would be good. So 72 calories for the egg, 50 calories for the muffin, 20 calories for the ham, 5 calories for the Dijon, and about 75 calories for the potatoes. So there we go. Breakfast on the Truck with Ron. Have a great day.